Hello again, all. Today, we're going to do a sad sack reading. This looks like it's sad sack number 205 from March. This, not too bad, pretty good condition. And this thing's still connected. I thought this was all written in at first, but it's not. But we do have, well, someone decided to put 107 down a couple times on there. 107 down here. I don't know what the whole 107 thing is. That's their nickname. I'm the 107. I don't know. Who knows why they did that? But it looks like this is March 1969. Volume 1, number 205 from Harvey Comics, Harvey Publications. He's got the fun advertisements in there with the weird stuff that we'd stupidly buy when we were younger. Let's see, this is kind of in the way. I'm going to move the speaker over here. See if that helps. Hopefully you can hear me decent enough. But let's start this. I don't know what's up with my camera doing this fogginess and stuff. I don't like that. Hopefully it'll stop, but we'll see what happens. I'll set this up here too, so that's out of my way. And hopefully we can do this. See how terrible my voices are today. We got Sad Sack. He's got a note. Well, he did one of those scales. Back in the day, we had scales that you could weigh yourself on. And usually you had to put like a quarter in or a nickel in. Usually they were like nickel ones. But penny or nickel ones. But you put the money in the machine, weigh yourself, and then you get a fortune for it. Well, Sad Sack does it. And his fortune says, flying is in your future. Which I don't know if we really want Sad Sack behind in a plane flying around, so hopefully someone's taking him for a flight. But let's see what he has to say. We'll get this going. I always wanted to be in the Air Force. Got him lighting up a cigarette next to some high explosives. He's not paying attention to the signs. Explosives blow up. Boom! So whoosh! He goes shooting across the sky. And that's it. That's his flying in the future. So it's a quick little one-page, fun little comic about getting yourself a fortune from weighing yourself. Lots of advertisements. Two big advertisements. Three advertisements in the first 2 pages. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, get yourself some rubber snakes. Turkey vulture. I don't remember the vulture character, but yeah. Interesting little radio with a funny looking earbud that looked like a game piece from a Sorry board game. Alright, now I got Sad Sack in the nap and the sack. Got the general yelling out the window while Sad Sack slamming, bonking, bamming, crunching garbage cans. General's sitting there yelling, "Do you have to make so confounded much noise? I have to get my afternoon nap." Falls asleep. He's sleeping away. "Ah, you look lovely in that bikini, Miss Schmidt." Dreaming away. Another corporal or whatever comes to see the general. "I've got something important to see General Rockjaw about." "You'll have to wait until he wakes up." "But this is important." "Sorry, nobody disturbs the general when he's taking his nap." "Oops, I pulled the pin on this hand grenade," Sad Sack says. "Well, get rid of it. Quick!" So he throws it, lands in the garbage cans by the general's window again. Blows a big hole in the ground. But looks like looks like his window might have got blown out, because he is sticking his head and hand through the whole thing. But stop that racket. That's in order. Now let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes. I love that dance you do, Miss Schmidt. No, you can't go in there. You're going too fast. Slow down, Sack. I can't. The brakes won't hold. And he goes crashing through the general's wall. This poor guy just ain't getting no sleep today. It's funny because if you watch this, if you're following the cartoon at all, the imagery at all, you get to see that the whole area is flat by the house, but all of a sudden now we got this big hill going right down into the house. And it's the same side of the house, so yeah, it's like the terrain is changing itself throughout the storyline. Crash through the wall, General starts yelling, "Get that truck out of here!" Now where was I? Oh yes. I'll pour the wine, Miss Schmidt. He'll be through with his nap shortly. Then you can go in. It's a remote control bomb. We got Sad Sack, another character. Does it work? Checking out this jet looking thing on the stand, ready to go. Sad Sack's got the controller of it. Launches it off into the air. I'm testing it now to see if it works. It's gone out of sight. I can't see it anymore. What are you going to do now, Sack? I better blow it up in midair so it doesn't cause any damage. And it's flying over to General's house and he blows it up. Wakes the General again. I demand that you let me in to see General Rockjaw. In a few more minutes. Now, where was I? Kiss me again, Miss Schmidt. You knocked the rocket launcher. Oops. Another big rocket, goes flying towards the General's house, blows up. Poor General's just all blowing to bits. His clothes is all damaged. He's all beaten up. His house is destroyed. You can go in now. General Rockjaw, will you sign this proclamation for Anti-Noise Week? Oh boy, I will. Or oh boy, will I. He's got nothing left. He lost his house and everything else, and clothes, his couch, everything's destroyed. There, we got a couple one-pagers here. Starting out with Sad Sack and Sarge's orders. You men quit sitting down. The Sarge hates to see us rest. Get up and move. The Sarge hates to see us sit down for a moment. Who do they think they are sitting down on the job? Let's catch up with him, as he's got two privates carrying his big butt around while he sits down. I suppose you can't see that if I cut off the bottom. I'm not really paying attention to where the camera's cutting the pages off in the bottom. Now we got Sad Sack and Pow, P-O-W. What's that smell, Cookie? I'm cooking sauerkraut. Phew, the fumes are awful. I'm half afraid to light my cigarette in these fumes. A couple characters underneath the place. Here's the gas pipe leak. It goes right into the kitchen. Sad Sack goes to light his cigarette, and the kitchen blows up. I knew it. It's like Wouldn't the kitchen blow up just while he's cooking because he's got the hot burner and stuff? You would think that would ignite it, but nope. Alright, starting out, we got Sad Sack in New Top. What the? Go ahead and laugh, slob. Are you going to join a rock and roll singing group? Have your fun. It's quite fashionable to wear a hairpiece. Besides, a guy can get more dates if he has hair. Oh yeah? It never helped me. Well, who's the new man? That Sad Sack wearing a toupee. Isn't it a gas? Oops, it's windy today. His little toupee goes flying off his head. Bends down to grab it in a bush. I got it. And he ends up that he picked up a cat and stuck it on his head. Meow. Now what's so funny? Shoo, it was a natural mistake. As he picks his toupee out of the bush and scares the cat away. Imagine the Sad Sack wearing a silly toupee. You just knocked me out, Sack. Have your fun, slob. Cat just came running through. Don't know if he's getting chased or not. I'm talking my cat. Let me kill Micer. What are you standing on this corner for? This is where all the girls go by. They go by all right, as the girls are just walking by ignoring them. The day is young. Yes, but you ain't. Oh, what beautiful hair. Would you like to run your fingers through it? You like that? Oh, it's dreamy. He did it. Is this where you live? Yes. Won't you come in? Make yourself comfortable. I'll fix some refreshments. Who says hair isn't important? Maybe the Sack isn't as dumb as I thought he was. Drinks? Pillows? Is there anything else I can get for you? Getting all kinds of catering because of his hair. It's warm in here. Let me get something to cool you off. She puts a big fan up, blows his toupee right off his head, and she kicks him out the door. The Sack got a good looking date with his toupee, Sarge. Oh boy, I'm going to get me one of those. Where's your toupee, Sack? Bah! All mad. His toupee flew off his head and he lost out on his date. Got some magic tricks. I still got one of these. I actually got it upstairs. It still works. It was kind of funky, compact, pressed together. Binoculars that just popped up, but they worked halfway decent for something that was cheap. A couple little Harvey comics, pre-order type pages and stuff. Check out what's been coming out by them. Some interesting ones. Lots of types of comics that we've been picking up. Ooh, Casper and Nightmare. Sad Sack's Army Life. Lots of Sad Sack. Baby Huey. Richie Rich. Alright, we got Sad Sack in Big Shots. I'll give you the signal when to shoot, Sack. As he goes off, sees a fire thing going on in a house here. Don't know what's going on there, but he yells, fire! So Sad Sack shoots it off. Boom! Not yet, you idiot. He is describing the fire, not telling him to fire. Can you do anything else wrong? As the basically shot the weapon straight up in the air, and the bullets coming straight back down. Kaboom! Get that gun down and wait for my signal. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about the fire! Boom! And he's got the gun pointed right at the pretty much at the back of the general's head. It's not a good spot to be with a big old cannon like that. But Sad Sack shoots it off, destroys the house again. Well, it's out. You're supposed to be an anti-aircraft gunner. Point that gun to the sky. Here comes the target, Sack. Boom, boom, boom. I got it. Crash. Zoom. The plane comes crashing down. Looks like it landed on the sergeant's, where the sergeant was standing. But that ain't going to kill you. It's just going to knock you over while the plane's just completely in pieces. Get out of that chair, Sack. Oops. And it accidentally clicks the fire button again. Boom! It's sort of dull around here today. Nothing earth-shattering ever happens around here. Boom! They get blowing up. Blowing to bits. Was that earth-shattering enough for you, General? Wait till I find the one responsible for this. You did it again! It was an accident, Sarge. You shoved me and my hand hit the firing button like this. He clicks it again. Boom! Two characters get hit again. We'll find out who did this. He'd better not try it again. As they get hit again with another bomb. Somebody's going to pay for this. Get out of that seat. I'll show you how it should be done. There he is. We caught you in the act, Sergeant. You got Sergeant in the brig while Sad Sack's just sitting kicked back, getting some relaxation against a tree. I got a prose story here with Sad Sack. I'm not going to read that though, because that would be way too long. Got a fun little Casper the Friendly Ghost story on the bottom. Let's see. I love reading about Casper in his Harvey Comics magazine. Do you really like me? Wow, it's Casper the Friendly Ghost. I love reading all about the things you do. Casper's flying all over the place. Well, here's one trick I don't think you ever saw me do. I'm on TV. He just disappears into the TV. Sad Sack carrying a big old pile of flyers. I'm loaded with work. Every time Harvey's puts out a new Sack comic, I have to do more work. Now it's all over town, on fences, in stores, and of course in your home. Get your copies today. Nice little advertisement. Alright. Got Sad Sack in the clouds. Mayday! Mayday! Don't stand there. Bail out, Sack. Bail out! As he boots Sack out the plane. Sack's going head first down to the ground. Open your chute, Sack. The chute won't open. This is the end for me. I'm blacking out. As he lands on a cloud. Am I in heaven? When do I get my wings? Not yet. You still have one more good deed to do before you qualify. I'm sending you back to Earth so you can do one more good deed. Oh boy, one more good deed coming up. As he goes off, let me carry those papers for you. Give them to me. No, they're top secret. Now look what you did, as the papers go flying all over the place. Hey, let me help you, slob. You pulled them off? What was in those cartons? Eggs! Doing a good deed isn't as easy as I thought. So he destroyed the eggs, he destroyed the papers. Captain, soft seat, sir. Yes. Forget it. After he splashes mud all over the captain, accidentally. Captain's all frustrated with him, he goes running off. Lieutenant Footkiss. These are punji sticks, men. I wish I could demonstrate how they hurt. And at that moment, Sad Sack accidentally falls into him, pushes him from behind, and he lands on the punji sticks. I better find somebody else. As we got the angel looking down. He's not doing so good. One good deed may be just around the corner. I'm taking these cream puffs home to my wife as a surprise. You like surprises, don't you, General? As they're coming around one corner, Sad Sack's coming around the other corner. Spaloosh! They run into each other. The desserts go flying into the General's face. You ruined my cream puffs, you bumbling idiot. Sad Sack, am I glad to see you? I thought you were a goner. As he comes running up and accidentally steps on a board that's on a box, it goes flying, lands on the sergeant's head. When Sad Sack is coming to heaven, or when's Sad Sack coming to heaven? I'm afraid we're going to have to wait a long time. But yeah, that was fun. Another little Sad Sack story read. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep following Under the Call of MS. Rate, review, subscribe. Tell a friend, give us those likes, and we'll be back with more of these soon.